Most Toyota hybrid owners know regenerative braking is one of the biggest reasons these vehicles are so inexpensive to maintain. By recovering energy during deceleration, it greatly reduces brake pad wear, making it common for the original pads to last 80,000 to 100,000 miles. And that's true. Toyota's hybrid braking system is one of the most advanced and reliable on the road. But it also creates a hidden maintenance trap. Because regenerative braking handles most everyday slowing, many owners assume the entire brake system needs very little attention. Meanwhile, rotor corrosion, seized calipers, and moisture-contaminated brake fluid can develop quietly over time. It's a pattern seen time and time again. Owners stay on top of oil changes and tire rotations, yet assume the brakes are fine because the pads still have plenty of life left. Then the car comes in for an inspection. The pads look great, but the rotors are badly corroded, the caliper slide pins are starting to seize, and the brake fluid has absorbed years of moisture. The question is always the same. How can the brakes be in bad shape when the pads aren't even worn out? The answer is simple. Brake pad thickness only tells you how much friction material remains. It doesn't tell you the condition of the rest of the braking system. Regenerative braking isn't the problem. It simply reduces friction brake use so much that corrosion and other maintenance issues can go unnoticed until they become expensive repairs. The good news is that this isn't a design flaw. It just means Toyota hybrids require a different approach to brake maintenance. Once you understand how the system works, you'll see why this common misunderstanding can become a costly mistake, and how to avoid it. To understand why this happens, you first need to understand how Toyota's hybrid braking system works. When you press the brake pedal in a Toyota hybrid, the vehicle doesn't immediately rely on the brake pads and rotors. Instead, it first uses regenerative braking. The electric motor briefly becomes a generator, converting the vehicle's momentum into electricity and sending it back to the high-voltage hybrid battery. Instead of wasting energy as heat, the system recovers it to improve fuel economy. During normal driving, regenerative braking handles most of the slowing. The conventional friction brakes, your brake pads, rotors, and calipers, typically do most of their work at lower speeds, usually below about 7 to 15 miles per hour or during hard and emergency braking. That's why Toyota hybrids are known for exceptional brake pad life. While many conventional vehicles need new pads between 30,000 and 60,000 miles, it's common for Toyota hybrid owners to exceed 80,000 miles on the original set. But there's a hidden trade-off. Conventional brakes are designed to be used regularly. Every time the pads grip the rotors, they generate heat that helps remove moisture, clear light surface rust, and keep the calipers moving freely. Because regenerative braking does much of the work, that self-maintaining process happens far less often. The brake pads may last much longer, but the rotors, calipers, and other components can slowly deteriorate from lack of regular use. That's where many owners get caught off guard. They see brake pads with plenty of life left and assume the entire braking system is in excellent condition. In the next section, you'll see how that misunderstanding can quietly lead to corrosion, seized components, and some surprisingly expensive repairs. The biggest misconception about Toyota hybrid brakes is that less wear means less maintenance. In reality, brake pads can last for years while other brake components quietly deteriorate. Because the friction brakes are used less often, they generate less heat to remove moisture and keep the system in good condition. Over time, that can lead to corrosion. The brake rotors are usually affected first. Without regular friction braking, surface rust can develop into heavier corrosion, causing pitting, vibrations, and premature rotor replacement. The calipers can also suffer. Their slide pins rely on lubrication and regular movement. If they sit unused for too long, grease can dry out, corrosion can develop, and the pins may seize, leading to uneven brake wear and rotor damage. Brake fluid is another overlooked issue. Since it naturally absorbs moisture over time, failing to replace it can allow internal corrosion to form inside the hydraulic braking system. In severe cases, that corrosion can damage the brake actuator, the electronic hydraulic unit that controls braking, ABS, stability control, and the transition between regenerative and friction braking. It's also one of the most expensive brake components to replace. Many owners are also surprised to learn that some Toyota hybrids wear the rear brakes faster than the fronts, making regular inspections even more important. Toyota's hybrid braking system is highly reliable, but regenerative braking can hide the gradual deterioration of the friction brakes. The pads may still have plenty of life left, while other components quietly age. If you found this video helpful so far, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. It helps the channel and allows me to keep bringing you practical Toyota hybrid advice. The good news is that preventing these problems is both simple and inexpensive. A few maintenance habits can help protect your entire braking system and potentially save you thousands in repair costs. The first is replacing the brake fluid. Brake fluid naturally absorbs moisture over time, and because hybrid friction brakes generate less heat, that moisture can remain in the system longer. Replacing the brake fluid about every 3 years is a simple way to reduce the risk of internal corrosion and help protect expensive hydraulic components like the brake actuator. Next, make a habit of using your friction brakes. You don't need to drive aggressively or slam on the brakes. A few firm, controlled stops during normal driving are enough to generate heat, clean light surface rust from the rotors, and keep the calipers moving freely. It's also important to have the brake system inspected properly. Looking through the wheels to check pad thickness isn't enough. During routine maintenance, ask for the calipers, slide pins, rotors, and brake fluid to be inspected. Catching a dry slide pin or early corrosion before it becomes severe is far less expensive than replacing seized calipers or damaged rotors. If you live in an area with high humidity, frequent rain, or road salt, these inspections become even more important because corrosion develops much faster under those conditions. The key takeaway is simple. Don't judge your brakes by pad thickness alone. A Toyota hybrid can have brake pads with plenty of life remaining, while other parts of the braking system are already beginning to deteriorate. By replacing the brake fluid on schedule, exercising the friction brakes occasionally, and having the system inspected regularly, you can keep Toyota's hybrid braking system performing as intended for many years. But there's one final reason this maintenance matters so much, and it has everything to do with the moments when regenerative braking can't help you at all. There's one fact every Toyota hybrid owner should remember. Regenerative braking isn't always available. If the hybrid battery is already full, such as after a long downhill drive, the system limits or even stops regenerative braking because the battery can't accept more energy. During a panic stop, Toyota also prioritizes the conventional hydraulic brakes to deliver maximum stopping power. In both situations, your vehicle depends almost entirely on the friction brakes. If the rotors are heavily corroded, the calipers are sticking, or the brake fluid has been neglected for years, that's when those hidden problems can become a serious safety concern. The irony is that Toyota built one of the most reliable hybrid braking systems on the road, but reliability doesn't mean maintenance-free. Regenerative braking greatly reduces brake pad wear, yet it can also hide the gradual aging of the rest of the braking system. That's why the best maintenance strategy is also the simplest. Replace the brake fluid on schedule, exercise the friction brakes with a few firm stops from time to time, and have the entire brake system inspected regularly, not just the brake pads. A small investment in preventive maintenance today can help you avoid costly repairs tomorrow while ensuring your brakes perform exactly as they should when you need them most. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.